of experiencing DC in its best format. So, especially this first 2 weeks, you get to talk to so many great people who are big names here in DC. We're extremely lucky to have had this program for us. And people who don't know what they're doing, like myself, I have a lot of different avenues open to me, and I've yet to choose one, but I've really got to see myself, picturing myself down the road. And I think that's the beauty of this program as well. Like, you can kind of see yourself, hey, I could do this 15 years down the road, and you delve into their personal history and say, oh, where were you before this? Or what'd you do a couple months ago? And what are your best advice? So for those of us who don't know where we're going, this is definitely a good starting point.
I know that the program has a lot of great connections and a lot of really, really good people that work for it. So I knew that, you know, the DC program would be more than helpful in finding a really good internship for the summer.
Well, it seems to be all about discovering what you're about as a leader and discovering what you're interested in. For some of us don't know.
I'm from Chicago, so I'm not from Nova or any part of the Virginia area. So I really didn't have any connections to DC, and I saw this as a way to really start my networking experience with some help from William & Mary.
It's really a chance to explore a whole bunch of different fields in this one category of leadership, and it really intrigued me, so I decided to apply.
I'm interested in international development personally, and yesterday we had a whole day dedicated to international development speakers and institutions, and that was a really great and eye-opening experience for me.
The class is really a study in leadership, which encompasses a whole bunch of different categories. Leadership in government, leadership in the community, leadership in the nonprofit world. And so it's just a study of how you can take this one central idea of leadership and apply it to almost wherever you want to go with it.
I'm really interested in early childhood education, and I've done some research in the past. I'm going to do some more this coming year with an honors thesis, but I wanted to explore other potential career possibilities. So I wanted to look at what it would be like to work in a nonprofit or a government organization that had to do with early childhood education.
That's the beauty of this program, that we get to see kind of everything. It's the liberal arts tradition here in DC.
Oh, I love the Aspen Institute. We talked to Mr. J, and he was wonderful, and just his perspective on everything, and it brought in almost all the ideas we had talked about. It talked about, you know, he was talking about diversity and goals and overcoming adversity, and it just really brought in political and social and justice issues, and I think it really applied to almost all of us, and we have a very diverse group of kids in our institute, so it's hard to apply to almost 13 really different individuals.
So far I've enjoyed the Department of Labor the most. I feel like a lot of the nonprofit organizations and the not-for-profit organizations address the issues that I'm interested in, but not so completely as the Department of Labor did. I'm really interested in labor rights and workers' unions and economics of labor and working, and so that's something they deal with every day, and the perspective of the people we talked to was very refreshing. They were very, very knowledgeable, very willing to share with us and answer our questions, took us very seriously.
All that I've seen through talking with all these great people has been that they have a mission statement, they know what they're doing, they really know where they're going, and I think that's what this program really is. For me, I had a hard year this past year, and this program has really started to ground me and kind of say, this is where I want to be, these are my mission statement, this is who I want to be. And this program really helps me achieve that goal.